Wait. Hey D, hey Bing, head of our hey Ma, hey NG, hey One, 当然都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星，嘿Zwan, yeah, AP, 按下爆破按钮让敌人追击。
What's up? I'm Scotty Barnes, TV.
Ready to unwrap some 2K Compete events? This weekend, if you're on the Concha Del Mar, head to the Rec for double XP. And if you're in the city, then check out the Sour Patch Challenge. Make three-pointers yourself to disable your opponent's three-point line, sure to leave a sour taste. Get it? Then, mark your calendars for next weekend. The Concha Del Mar hosts Fire and Ice, where you'll start out on fire, but one miss will make
A great view of our broadcast location today, downtown Atlanta. We're all set to bring you today's action. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's payday.
Well, thank you, Captain.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks and the post players for them. Kleber and Porzingis. Doncic out there with Lee, and it's Hardaway in at the three. And for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night. Clark, how exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play, and after you've gone through preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
And Young comes over to help. Here's Lee outside. The Mavericks rebound. Cleveland. And Lee with the stuff.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Shots good by Lee. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And the shot is good.
When Capella plays with force inside, watch out. I like his intensity.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Lee. 10 points for him. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
goodness, that was absolutely... filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Doncic with the steal, and here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. Another three for Dallas.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Tipped away. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. The finish.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Finishes in style with the double clutch jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Lee with the block. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And Lee with the stuff.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Bogdanovich. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 16 points a game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Bounce pass Young. Hardaway with the steal. He's all alone. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Young. Lee with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And simply put, the turnovers have been the story here in the first half.
Yeah, they've been trying to do things outside of what they can do, playing outside of themselves, and that's resulted in a lot of costly mistakes.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Lee. He's got 26. Driving inside. It's good. Hardaway dishes to Lee. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Right side, Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far. The Maverick shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker